town.
Right. It'll be my town, Long Island, not in Manhattan, so to speak. I feel better on the little island that's almost detached, only by bridges and tunnels.
You're crazy.
Right.
You are crazy. All right, we've been following that caravan. There were a few thousand last week, and now?
Yeah, 2,000 then, and look at the number now. We've got a Fox News alert because the migrant caravan in Central America is growing as it heads towards the United States.
The group is now, as Steve was just saying, 7,000 strong.
Well, Griff Jenkins has been seeing a lot of things at the border, but is he going to be seeing 5,000 people storm the border soon? He's in McAllen, Texas, where agents say they want a wall. Griff.
That's right, guys. Good morning. You know, this border's already overwhelmed. Just in the last 3 weeks here in the Rio Grande Valley sector, they've had more than 12,700 illegal aliens apprehended, and that's why they are worrying about that caravan getting up here and adding more to the problem. And they have here in this sector, guys, about 50 miles, 55 miles of a wall, and that's why Chief Padilla, Manuel Padilla, the sector chief here, says that he needs even more wall to help solve the problem. Listen.
If we had this combination of personnel, technology, infrastructure throughout my border, we would truly transform this area. It's a win-win situation for everybody. This area right here, we do not see MS-13, we do not see criminal aliens coming into this area because of the capability that we have through this combination of personnel, technology, infrastructure.
That combination is wall structure, along with the manpower of the overworked Border Patrol agents doing such a good job here, and, of course, the technology of cameras and infrared scopes. But here's the thing, guys. In fiscal year 2017, of all of the family units alone that were apprehended, and there were more than 49,000 in just this area alone, only 1.4% have been deported to date. So you add this 7,000-strong caravan, they get here, they claim asylum, they come across, they're going to be released because there's nowhere to put them, and that is why Chief Padilla says that if this caravan comes and is let loose in this country, more and more will continue to come. This is a serious problem, guys.
Indeed. So, Griff, is the thinking that they would just stop there at the checkpoint and ask for asylum, or they would do what they did on the southern border of Mexico, and that is wherever they can, they'll just, run across?
We don't know, and that's why the officials here are having a big meeting actually today amongst themselves and trying to assess exactly what they think the organizers plan to do. Either way, Steve, when they come across, they're going to have to be processed, and if they claim asylum, they're going to be given a court date for which they probably will not show up for, and that will send a signal to more and more caravans to come, and they're really worried about how this thing's handled.
Wow. I mean, if you look at the map, though, Griff, how are they able to do this? How are so many of them, mothers, children, dads, how are they able to walk that far? Because I looked it up on the map, and they've gone from Honduras to Guatemala, and they are just now at the border of Guatemala and Mexico, that southern border of Mexico. They have a long way to go to make it here to the U.S.
That's a great question. They have a long way to go. And actually, when you talk to most of the migrants from Central American countries, they actually get a bus system. They take a bus from the southern Mexico border up here. They don't walk. The reason why they're walking and the reason why they're taking so long, we assume, is because they want the political attention. They want the media to cover it because they want to expose the loophole laws that we have here. That's the thinking from the folks I talked to here.
Right. Look, I understand this New Mexican government is trying to do more, and the president praised them. However, can you imagine a scenario where they walked right through America to Canada? We would never allow that. That wouldn't be possible. But right now, what they're doing is en route to coming here, claiming asylum. Then, thanks to the Flores Amendment, they got to get there 20 days in detainment only, and then we got to give them ankle bracelets and let them loose. 90% of them cut the bracelets off. We never see them again. What does it say to everybody waiting in line, paying the fees through our normal processes? It says they're being played as fools for doing it the right way. There's so much wrong with this, with what we're seeing right now.
That's right, Brian. You know, just a quick point here, and that is Chief Padilla and all the Border Patrol agents you talk to here say they are as much concerned about these loophole laws as they are building a wall, because at the end of the day, if there's an incentive for them to keep coming in droves, you just can't ultimately stop it all.
That's right. All right. Griff Jenkins live, McAllen, Texas. We thank you very much.
Yeah.
Here's a question. You see that drone video.